Hi Paw Prince. So back this month, as I've stated, I'm now going to be one, uploading fortnightly, and two, I'm also going to be doing it where I do 5-star signs, then I do the DM, then I do 5-star signs, then I do the DF, then I do 5 and do the Karmic. Because although it's alright to do DM and the DF in the same reading, I feel like there's so much to cover in one reading. Sometimes it's nice just to know insight and zoning in on just one in particular. So we're now at the point where I'm doing the Karmic. And as I've stated in the past, I work on intuition, which is I work by how I feel, what I read in the cards, not by generic card meanings. And also I work for a collective. So that means, for those that don't, that it's not for everyone, which means some things will resonate, some things may not. All of it may resonate or all of it may not. Just depends on the situation and where you are on your journey. So that said, let's get on with zoning in on the Karmic, because I know there are you out there that do like to know what's going on with the Karmic, and it's not wrong. It's not saying you're not focused on yourself. We all sometimes like to know, because we like to know what's going on. So for those that do want to know, this will be a bit of insight. So what is going on with the Karmic? What's going on with the Karmic? What is going on with the Karmic? So what's going on with the Karmic? What is going on with the Karmic? So what's going on with the Karmic? So 1, 3 for that one. 3 for that one. Right, so mainly they are trying to portray themselves as this protective, strong character, but inside they're actually doing a lot of thinking of whether this were, because they know shit's happening underneath their nose, and they're kind of trying to act like it's not bothering when it really does. So one of the choices they are thinking about making is leaving the negative shit behind and leaving the DM to deal with it. But they have tried to leave before, and the DM's kind of tried to stop it. Kind of, the DM's kind of played the, oh, I'm a victim card, or, oh, so I'm not good enough then. Giving them every line under the sun to try and manipulate them. But they'll make out like they give you so much, and then they'll take it from you and you go, okay, I'll try stay and work on it. They'll convince you that it's not hurting you. Like, what they're doing isn't hurting you. You'll say, well, this does this. Well, they go, but this happened that you did, so it's actually really your fault. If you didn't do it, then you wouldn't be hurting yourself, would you? Kind of turning it back on you. And the other one they've got is whether they're really going to sit there and keep taking this. Is this really what they want? But they lied to you. They're lying to themselves. The Karmic's lying to themselves that they're happy. It's all kind of smokes and mirrors right now. There's just no passion. There's no passion. There's no love. It's more of a shag than anything else, really, to be fair. They're kind of doing it because it's just is what it is, really. It looks good, so they'll do it, basically. So I'm kind of feeling like there's a lot of thinking going on where they want to leave, but they're kind of being manipulated into staying. So let's get some guidance and what's going to be coming up, like the outcome with what's going on now. So can I have some guidance and an outcome? 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 Can I have a guidance and an outcome? So, oh, that just flew out, so we'll put that right at the top. So, we can do this for all over the overall. So death. So things are things are coming to an end. Things are going to end, and they're going to be left standing strong. So this is the guidance I'm getting over here. And the device is going to be over here. So it doesn't matter that it's coming to an end, because it is coming to an end, but the DM's going to be left for dead for nothing. The Karmic is going to be still on top and strong and fine. So there, for those out there that have a bastard of a DM, know that they're kind of getting what's coming to them, and it's needed. So it's kind of the devil in disguise. They're kind of the wolf in sheep's clothing, likes to play the victim, but really they're the predator. They're hurting the Karmic. But when it comes to being confronted, they're trying to protect themselves and make themselves like, oh, little old me couldn't do anything like that. The Karmic is gonna need to really have a look and cut ties. They're really gonna have to slay the inner demons and really look at it from an outside of how it's burning, how it's toxic, how it's destroying everything underneath their nose, and whether it's really worth staying there or getting out before the fire reaches them. And then over here, I'm seeing this as she's kissing goodbye. So the Karmic is gonna like kind of say their last farewells when they realise and walk out, because they're gonna realise that they're only going to end up getting burnt, and it's not kind of what it's cracking up to be. Like, they're not getting what was promised or fulfilled to them. And for some time, it's kind of they've been sitting in self-pity, sitting like, what am I doing wrong? What could I do better? I'm not enough. This isn't enough. I'm not giving enough, because they've been convinced that. And they kind of will eventually take back control and realise that it isn't actually them. The Karmic is going to become very strong and confident in their decision to walk away, and they're not going to be swayed. They're going to leave, they're going to turn, they're going to walk away, and they're not going to be convinced to do anything other. I'm feeling like they're going to try and feel a little bit trapped and a bit stuck, and they're going to kind of go home, like back to where they're comfortable and where they're safe and fine. Then after a little bit of period of time, they're going to do some thinking and kind of take back what's theirs and really know their worth and really take back their control. And they're going to then put themselves in a situation that they're in control of. That's kind of all I'm really picking up for the Karmic. I hope that helps some of you. But thank you for listening.